Hi, welcome to Project Geospatial. I'm Adam Simmons here at the 2025 GEOINT Symposium in St. Louis, Missouri. This round I have the pleasure of talking to, is it Phill Thomas with Innovate, right? Mm-hmm. So Innovate is a interesting company. I want to talk about them a little bit, but first I want to learn a little bit more about you, sir, and how you got involved with the industry.
Well, first of all, just really thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I started off my career at Accenture. I was there for 14 years, left there as a partner in 2001. And then, I don't know, I woke up one day in a cold sweat, like, is my tombstone gonna read, he raised shareholder value? No, I wanted to make a difference. And so I started working in federal government.
Okay, well, diving into to your current company, Innovate, what is it? What are you aiming to do? And who is Innovate?
Yeah, great. Well, to start, so who we are, Innovate is a woman-owned small business. We're headquartered in Alexandria, Virginia. We're about 2/3 federal civilian and 1/3 commercial. So we've done no intel work, and we're actually very excited about bringing our commercial and federal civilian solutions to the intel community.
Okay, and can you talk a little bit more about what those solutions are and why, when you're just getting started in the federal government space, what makes you unique? Why should people care?
Yeah. So just to clarify, we've been in the federal government space the whole time that we've existed. We're 23 years old.
Okay.
And we've worked in the federal civilian space, right? We're brand new to intel. But just a little bit of background, and then I promise I'll answer your question. How we started was, we started as an IT strategy firm back in 2002. And then we began doing software development in 2004, and we do everything. It's a little different. I've heard from folks here at the conference that at NGA, you don't really do everything. You kind of got to choose a lane. You either do CETA, the engineering, or you do development, right? And in commercial and in federal civilian, we do all of it for our clients. And when we started, we made the mistake. We were 10 years in. It was 2012. We were 10 years in when we had this epiphany that we had just been saying yes to our clients. And we looked around, and as a small business, we were trying to be good at like 113 things.
Yeah.
And we realized that we couldn't. So again, in 2012, we looked around and said, okay, what are we badass at? What are we ninjas at? And we're badass at the Salesforce platform and the Esri platform. And so we've become an inch wide and a mile deep. And that's what we do.
So you've refocused your effort, almost remodeled your entire business model to focus on the things that you know you're good at.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and you mentioned two things. What does it mean to be good at Salesforce? What does it mean good at the Esri platform?
Yeah. Well, I tell you, so first of all, we've done over 1,000 deployments on the Esri platform.
What is that? Deployments of what?
Deployments of any part of the Esri platform. So that could be ArcGIS, that could be Indoors, that could be Hub, that could be...
So acting as an integrator and a reseller of Esri software?
We don't resell it, but we will install the platform.
Got it. Okay.
And then build bridges from the platform, because these platforms are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, they meet 90% of the customer's needs.
Yeah.
But there's always that 10% that you got to build to make sure that their needs are completely met.
Okay.
And that's what we do.
And the Salesforce piece?
Yeah. Well, let me go back. So with Esri, we've done over 1,000 Esri deployments. We're a gold level partner. There's no other company in the world that has more Esri specialty certifications than we do. Right, we're all in on these two things.
Right.
On Salesforce, we've done just over 800 deployments. We have real Salesforce certified architects. These are like unicorns in the industry.
Yeah.
People talk about them, but they're rarely seen. And most of the Salesforce partners do not have certified architects. They kind of do it as a hobby.
Okay, so let's just touch on some of that a little bit, because I think
Sure.
some people might be confused, and I think this is an excellent opportunity to talk about why your integration efforts are so critical, right? So some people are saying, well, why should we go through you? Why don't we just do it ourselves?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, look, you can. A lot of those thousands of deployments are cleanup efforts.
Right.
From other partners who thought they could do it with some jack of all trades. Yeah, I'll learn Esri on the fly and do this.
And they have to learn all the licensing issues and how to manage all the,
All the APIs,
Right.
all the everything. Again, look, in doing those thousands of deployments, we've built reusable component repositories think of them as like hardened puzzle pieces of these two platforms. Because we've done so many implementations, we kind of know what customers are going to want. We've built these reusable component repositories so that when someone comes to us with a new need, we start off like 33% complete.
Right.
Right. So that right there is enough of a reason to use us.
So let's circle back around. What kind of traction are you getting with customers now that you've refocused your efforts? And what kind of traction are you getting in the community like this in the last year or so?
Oh, well, this literally is our first attempt.
Okay, that's great.
Like yesterday.
Okay.
Right. I mean, people are interested.
Okay.
Right. So we've got a couple of folks interested. They're sending us NDAs, and we're going to start talking about pursuing opportunities together. But look, we have to be very humble here. We're rookies at NGA.
Okay.
And so,
but what are some good examples of some other Fed Civ agencies that say, hey, we might be workers at NGA, but this is how we're experiencing other aspects of the government that we can help you out with?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, and I've heard that NGA is very interested in bringing more commercial solutions in, right, to learn from it. We've got that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, let's see. In terms of, as we start to wrap up, is there anything you would like our audience or this community to really know about who you are and what you can do for them that maybe sometimes people don't see right away?
Well, I would just say, I mean, we really are an inch wide and a mile deep. I wish I could go into all of the aspects of how being extremely focused pays benefits. Let me just give another example. Recruiting. We have entire vetting processes that are specialized, that are customized to Esri and Salesforce. We have sample tests. It's the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have mishires. People waste a lot of money when they hire people who are kind of good, but not exceptional.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we have this staff, again, we're around 80 people. We have this staff of exceptional Esri and Salesforce implementation folks. And it's actually a great recruiting message, because people on the outside who are looking for jobs, they want to be around, they want the camaraderie of being around a bunch of other Esri and Salesforce superstars.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So we've created that. And that's a really cool culture that we're very proud of. And we think that that's one of the keys of our success in federal, civilian, and commercial.
So what's your general feeling about the conference here today?
I love the energy. I love the partnership. I can feel that, I can already sense that at NGA, the big primes are much more genuinely interested in working with small businesses. And so we're excited about that.
Good. So if folks want to learn more about who you are and what you do, where can they go?
Well, our website is innovateteam.com. And there's all kinds of case studies out there, all kinds of marketing slicks, lots of great information. Or you can they can look me up.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, helping us learn a little bit more about you, and especially your company, Innovate. And it's a pleasure having you here at the symposium and talking with you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm Adam Simmons of Project Geospatial. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to everybody next time.